I was getting ready to record some stuff this afternoon, and I thought I might just go over my um, PS1 imports from Japan because this is something I've been doing lately. Never thought I would get into this sort of thing. Growing up, I had a friend who was super into the imports, and it was never my thing. This just happened because I found that a lot of these games were being pennied out on eBay, and I just got lucky. Yeah, and that kind of got us started. This is what I picked up recently. Um, we've got pachinko. I really like pachinko. I know people poo-poo on it, and it's kind of like a meme, but I like my pachinko. This I thought was going to be pachinko. It turned out to be a slot machine simulator, which I should have known because it says in English right there. So I got that, and then number four, and then also number five. So I have all the slot machines I could ever want. I haven't tried those yet, but I like slot machines. They're fun. I've got Dragon Quest 8. I'm kind of hoping I can patch this into English, but it's okay if I can't because this was like a couple of dollars. Um, and I just want to be able to like open it up and walk around a little bit, and that's pretty much it. It's a couple of dollars. I know it's like a meme to get a JRPG that you can't read, but I like the Dragon Quest series so much. I thought that'd be fun. This is even worse. So Koei makes these strategy games that are just absolutely gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh. And I got a few of them. These are worse because there is no English version of this. And I was playing this the other night and I was just green with envy because I can't read it at all. And I know that it's a game that I just would capable of consuming a person alive. We did get a couple of these in English, not this game, but I had a game called Uncharted Waters: New Horizons for the Super Nintendo when I was a kid, and that's how I know. That's how I know they have the talent. Would love to play this, but just can't. We've got Chocobo Racing with no manual. This was like $2 or $3. I can't remember. Another one of these really gorgeous strategy games from Koei. This one I've not yet tried, but huge manual, lots of menus, lots of numbers. This one I'm psyched about. This is Bust a Move, which came to the States as Bust a Groove. The American version was one that we played as a kid, and fully playable in Japanese. Um, and I didn't play this one much, the import version, but I remember when I was younger hearing stories about stuff that was cut. Like each character has a song, and the character Ham, his song was a little bit longer in Japanese for some reason. Very playable game. This is Maria. This is a 3-disc visual novel. Not much you can say about this. It's a visual novel. This is more or less the Japanese game meme, where all I can really do is click through and look at the pictures. But seems pretty cool. Um, we've got Dragon Quest 4 for the PS1. Again, just clicking through it. My buddy Jerry Terrifying is a big Dragon Quest fan, so I might round all these up and send them to him when I'm done with them. This is the most played of all my import games, the original Ridge Racer. Love this game to death. I played a lot of Rage Racer, which was like what, Ridge Racer 3 when I was a kid, and this is like that's almost like that same game, just devoid of all the progress. Very much an arcade game, which is perfect if you can't read. FIFA World Cup '98. This was one I thought was going to be terrible, and I actually like really enjoyed it. We've got a slot machine game. Yeah, there we go. Slaughtermania, Core, Oasis. This one I actually ripped and put on my Ambernick. A lot of these I put on my Ambernick. And then here's another one. Super Light 1500. I am like in love with the Super Light 1500 series. It's all, there's nothing on it. It's all white. It's all super plain to keep the cost down. It's a slot machine game, and a pretty good one that I play on my Ambernet quite frequently. But there's a lot of these super light games, and we got them in America as these age tech games. Like, they really cleaned them up and gave them a presentation when they came to the States. But yeah, that's the one Super Light 1500 game I've got. Ace Combat 2. This one I've not yet played. My father-in-law is really big into the Ace Combat games. Parlor Pro Junior, Volume 2. Love my pachinko. This is one of the first games I ever imported. Was imported? I don't know why I said it that way. Sunsoft Pachinko along with an IREM Pachinko game. This is uh, Pachinko Paradise. No, I got that backwards. Yeah, no, I didn't. It is IREM. There were a lot of these Pachinko Paradise games. This is a series that went up to like 12, and this is number 2. Pretty cool. Coconuts. Is it coconuts or coconuts? Yeah, coconuts. The coconuts. I can't remember what it's called. Some sort of slot machine game. The original Ace Combat. This one I have played. It takes a bit to navigate through the menus because it's playable, but the menus are all in Japanese, so you have to stumble through until you're able to buy a plane. So it's not like it's not like Ridge Racer where you'll be fine. But again, this was like $2 or $3, so that's cool. And then this is the last one on the stack. This is Eve: The Fatal Attraction, which I've read was like this was like made from like a naughty game, and they took out all the naughty scenes and just made it like a romance visual novel. And it has this weird stuff on it, which I really tried to get off. I don't know what that is. That's like epoxy or something. That's not regular goop. That's something weird. Like cement. I don't know. But yeah, again, that one was very, very inexpensive. And I feel bad because this one, along with several others, I ordered at the very beginning of the pandemic, and it took them like 6+ months to get here, and the dealer ended up giving me a refund. So if there was a way for me to get in touch with them, I would, be happy to PayPal them $12 or something just to make it even. So that's it. Again, of all these, what actually gets played the most is Ridge Racer, and then I bounce around between the Pachinko games, and then wherever it is, Super Light 1500 slot machine game. I have no idea what it's actually called. And that's my Japanese import game collection. I think the total value I spent on all this was probably like $30 or something. Very, very cheap. And good games, too. They don't play on my regular hardware. I have to put them in my tower, and I run them with EPSXE, and I also rip them into ISOs, and I put them on my Ambernic, and these all run perfect on my Ambernic, which is great. Yeah. And that's it. I still look for these, so I'll probably get some new ones at some point. I don't know if I would recommend any of them unless you either can speak Japanese. This is the only one I think I would recommend as like, hey, that's one you should get. That's not a lot of money. Most of the Japanese games that are worth importing for some reason, they charge through the nose for. The ones that people know are worth it, And that's it. I'll do some recording this afternoon so we can play some games and hang out. Thanks for watching.